Alright guys, so I'm going to be replacing the friction shaft in my yardmax 22-inch snowblower. So right now what happened is the bearing popped off along with the washer on it. So in order to get this so you have enough of it sticking out, you have to remove or loosen the nut on this side, and this allows the shaft to push over more. Because if you have that gap in there like this, it's not going to allow it to fully go over to the other side to get the washer on it. So here it is. These are a little bit tricky to pop on, but you have to basically start on one side and just kind of rotate it around the rod to pop onto the other side. This is the easiest way I found to put these on. So I'm going to loosen this up and I'm going to pop it on, and we're going to pop it back in. So I mean, not so much replacing it, but like I said, for some reason I don't know if I hit something or something just didn't agree with it, or it was loose from over the years. It just kind of popped off and I had to replace it. So right there you can see the divot, so that way we're going to be able to put that little clamp washer on. I don't know what it's called. Like I said, yeah, we'll pop that on and we should be able to tighten up the other side and everything should be good to go again. So right there you can see that I have it started on it. Not the easiest thing to do one-handed. So I'm going to try to do this with a screwdriver. So basically you can just pop this side in and just kind of work it around it until it pops into place. There's one side, there's the other side, and we should be good. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take some needle nose pliers and kind of pull the pieces together to try to tighten it up as much as possible. And I'm not sure if that'll do anything, but worth a shot. So right there, that should hold it in place, and we'll tighten this back up, and hopefully it stays in place. The most important thing that you want to do after you've either fixed it, replaced it, or whatever, you do want to spin to make sure that the gear is spinning the friction shaft. Because if for some reason you either messed up a gear or you jacked it up in there, so that way it's skipping or it's catching, I usually do a couple rotations. That way I make sure that it hits everything and we're good to go. Yeah, so that's had a couple rotations, so we should be good. So that is replacing the friction shaft in the yardmax, or at least repairing it. So to replace it, you're basically just going to be popping it back into place. You will have to maneuver it in there, and there's a couple things you have to hook up, but at this point I'm just looking to tightening it back down again, because the only thing I've had issues with this not lawnmower, snowblower, is the fact that just things are coming loose and you have to tighten them over time every year. Every year I try to just tighten things down, but this year I must have missed this part of it, so had to tighten it down, get everything going again. Hopes this helps you guys. If you have the bearing pop off, then you'll be able to tighten everything back down again and know how to actually feed the rod the entire way through it. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day. Hit subscribe and check out more of my videos.